Vicky. Anna must have made it. I can't see anything because I lost my other phone and haven't found it yet.
Alicia.
Oh, Alicia.
Dustin Boo.
Oh, hi, Dustin.
Nancy.
Nancy.
KJ.
Hi, KJ.
Robert.
Hi, Bob.
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Got lots of you guys.
Everybody.
It went to a commercial, so I can't see who else
Oh, I
right now.
got you. That means they're not seeing this yet. We're really not live.
Bradley.
Hi, Bradley.
Bradley O's. And Sil.
Hey, Sil made it.
Hey, everybody.
Got my Benjamin Moore shirt on. Whew, I'm worn out.
So
how is everybody?
Yeah.
And today's a Q&A, so you got to throw out some questions.
Yeah. Throw out your questions.
Well, you guys are the Q, we're the A.
Ohio here, Diane.
Oh, hi, Diane. We ran into a lady at Walmart today, and we just started chatting. And she's like, just like, I guess I am, because I randomly do that.
Well, tell them why she started chatting us up.
Well, our hair was wet. We had just showered, and she's like, "Why is your hair wet? Is it raining outside? What's going on?" And we were laughing. But anyway, she was talking about carrot cake, and so we actually bought a carrot cake. She laughed, and we were like, "Well, now we want carrot cake."
What's for dinner?
Carrot cake.
Carrot cake. I'm having some popcorn.
And Kimmy's having popcorn. Kelly, was that Kelly?
Kelly.
Kelly made it. Hey girl, how's your day been?
Tiffany wants to know what's next in our build.
Well, I think we have to finish all the bracing in the walls so that whenever we put our uppers and lower cabinets on, we have something to attach to. And we need to frame the bathroom out. So we've got to get that done. We still have not put the insulation down over there. We just had a really, 4-day really cold snap. Yeah. And we stayed super toasty warm in here, which is really cool. I've got the wood stove on lockdown. Like, I know how to do it now. But we are almost out of firewood, so
that's a challenge.
Yeah. Trying to find a place that we could buy. I talked to my son. I need to buy a cord of firewood, and he said he checked with a buddy of his, and they've got what they've downed this winter for next winter's firewood, and so it's not dry, and it still would be $300 a cord. And I'm like, we're in the wrong business. We need to be doing firewood, apparently. So yeah.
KJ wants to know, how did the fungus log work out?
You know what's so funny is I don't know where it is, and we haven't burned it yet because I was waiting to pay attention to it. So I think it's actually right outside the door. I'm gonna dig through all that bark, because it was a piece of bark, I think is what, or it's still in my stack and I just haven't gotten to it. Was it just bark, or was it a log?
It was actually a log.
Oh, then it's still in the pile. I haven't come to it yet.
Yeah.
So we probably have a week's worth of firewood right now. 4 days maybe.
Yeah. Anna says our leggings look cozy.
Thanks.
They're a little psychedelic. They're comfortable.
They can't see mine.
Well, you can. I can.
Kinda?
Here and there. When you put your leg up. When you crossed your leg.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Let's see.
I had all the plaids on earlier.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. We got a bunch of more people that showed up. Hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, Janet.
Janet.
Nancy.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Don't forget to do a thumbs up
Thank you, Robert.
on your way out or right now. Cannot wear multiple different plaids at once. Excuse me, you can too.
She did. She had
The plaid police did not show up.
She had a black and red plaid shirt on, and then she has green and black and red plaid pants. And there was plaid going like a different
All different directions.
direction.
It's great.
Hi, Mike Klein. What
Hi,
the
Mike.
heck is going on? He says.
We're just hanging out.
They're all
See,
good questions.
Alicia's with me. She's like, yes, you can. Started taking away my.
Hey, you
I
know,
legitimately. Look, I said it. I actually said the word. Cannot believe that I did that because I measured it out and then I was like, okay, 9, and then my head went. These are 8 feet long. That's what my head said because it's a 4x8 sheet of plywood. So, and then I was like, okay, so then I got the 8 and the 9 mixed up. My head.
we all know Kimmy's not good at math. You guys are being quiet on your questions. No questions
So,
today.
and then I had seen that the question of the electricity in that wall came up. And someone actually mentioned that you should not do plastic in a metal building or the shipping container. Well, that part that we were doing is not part of the shipping container. That's all wood.
Yep.
But we are going to be doing that black in the shipping container because it's breathable.
Susie made it.
Hi,
Hi,
Susie.
Susie.
And then someone else said something about what's a big deal about the black, putting the black behind. Why would you do that? And it's so that you can see that little black line, basically. And you can't really see it. I think it's just
I think it just differentiates when you're looking at the shiplap wall. You can see each individual.
yeah.
What do you call it? Slat. Thank you.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah.
Than if they're all together. And they're all painted. You can't see that definition, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got Gloria on here as well. Hi, Gloria.
Susie made it. I see a hi, Susie.
That's why I said hi.
Oh.
You said hi.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said Susie made it, and you're like, hi, Susie.
Oh, I took a nap, so I'm probably not all the way awake yet. So that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Crazy hair.
And Gloria, we didn't miss you. Hi, Gloria.
Hi, Gloria. Did miss you.
I mean, we didn't miss.
We missed her
we
saying
always
hi. Maybe you should exchange the truck you are selling for a couple of cords of wood at those prices. Be way more than a couple. Way more than a couple of cords of wood there. Yeah, I was surprised. $300 for wet wood. Split.
Use the black paper because it looks like a shadow behind the shiplap.
Right. Yes.
I love the black in back.
Yeah, I do too. And it does have a very light scent of, that is not the stuff that goes on the roof. That's actually, that stuff is for the ground. So the stuff on the roof when you're doing the roofing felting paper has a real oily smell. Like it's pretty strong.
It's like gasoline. the
Where
stuff on the
this
roof.
stuff does not. It's very light.
Elaine says, I love seeing the dogs in the videos.
Good.
Yeah.
Chloe's right here because Kim has popcorn. So she
Charlene.
thinks she might get some. Hi, Charlene.
Charlene said, hi, Heather and Kimmy. Did you get your watch hours on your channel yet? I am playing a game with YouTube right now. One day I have them, the next day I don't. So Heather said she went through this at the beginning here, and so maybe a couple weeks down the road they'll finally get it all together and be like, yeah, you're good, girl.
Yeah, it took like 2 weeks. I
So-
think it was. And someone else said theirs took a month for them to finally actually monetize them.
It's so funny. The past 2 days it's been consistently over that in one section, but in another section it doesn't say I'm at it yet. So
I wonder if because one section counts the shorts and the other section does not. Because I don't think shorts count.
yeah, but that's a lot of hours then for shorts.
Yeah. Because you can get monetized separately on your shorts.
Right. Oh no, I didn't feel like I had that many shorts, but Ticker is saying that spiders can hide in black paper.
Settle down. Settle down.
And then Vicky said, Tigger, spiders hide wherever they want
That's
to.
very true.
Here's a question: are you using the walkthrough for storage or firewood to keep it dry?
Right now it's storage, so
Tool storage, mostly.
tool storage. Yeah, our tools are in there. The firewood is outside and covered with tarp.
Hi, Bernard Brooks.
Hi, Bernard.
Welcome.
Made it.
He says it's cold there in Johnsonville, Ohio.
Oh. You guys are real windy too, aren't you? We had a little bit of wind today, and we got a little bit of snow, but it looks like it stopped. It's supposed to start back up. I think we need to open the flute a little bit, the damper.
I got
You got a thingy?
called a sweatshirt.
Oh, okay.
Better? No.
It should be.
Good.
That should get it going. It should start
Move
back
it.
up.
No.
But I did put, so the firewood that we cut with Randy, that we had to dig out of the snow, it's wet. I mean, it's seasoned, so it's 2-year down logs. But because it was covered in the, Janet, thank you so much. Do you have a question? Because it was covered in snow and all of that, it's damp. And so we bring it in and we let it sit here, but then when you use it, it just kind of cools down the unit and doesn't burn real well, and it obviously puts off a lot of smoke as it dries, but it just doesn't, it cools it off.
Question: any sliding on the mountain road today? Yes.
Yeah.
So it's funny, we were sliding down as we're heading down, we're sliding down, and Samson starts to go sideways, and which is not good because one side is a drop down,
Yeah.
and then one side's the up on the mountain. But so we get down there, and I'm like, I think we're gonna have chains on the way back up, and then we get back. Heather's like, are we gonna do chains? And I was like, no, we got this.
We got it.
We totally can do this, and we did.
It was snowing. We didn't want to get out of the truck.
We did. It worked out fine.
We were willing to risk it.
Yeah, we were. Hi,
Happy
Danielle.
birthday, Bernard. It's Bernard's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Bernard.
Awesome.
Danielle's Duckhead Homestead is here.
All right.
Good evening. Are we doing it?
Doing what?
Happy birthday.
Oh.
I heard you say all right, so I was like, okay, we're doing it.
Because I have a question for Danielle.
Oh, okay.
But hold on, let me finish my cookie and wet my whistle.
What's your whistle? Okay, everybody ready? We're going to sing to Bernard.
Okay, here it goes. 5, 6, 7, 8. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Bernard.
Happy birthday to you. So, oops, sorry, Chloe. Girl, I kicked you. You just short. You just short.
Here, I'll make up for it. There's popcorn. Okay, so you had something for Danielle?
Yes, Danielle, on the male bunny that you want. If we're getting ready to process all the white bunnies here in the next couple of days, you want one of those. They're really, really friendly. If we have a male. Well, we know we have a male.
We definitely have a male.
Yeah, there's a male in that group. But that group is super friendly. So do you want a friendly buck or not? But they're white, and they actually look like New Zealand's, but they're California crossed with, she is a champagne.
Mike Klein has a question, and he really wants it answered because he's asked it a couple times. Will you sell him some property?
No. So we are actually in the future thinking about taking off 20 acres and sectioning that into 5-acre lots. So I'll keep you posted if that
Oh, Miss
happens.
Marissa's on.
Hi, Marissa. Man, I hate I can't read all the things.
I don't know if you heard us plugging your book not too long ago.
Oh,
but
yes, we did.
we did.
Oh, Mary, thank you, honey. Many blessings.
Susie wants to know, how do you sex bunnies? Same way as guinea pigs?
I don't know how to sex guinea pigs. Well, you flip them over.
You tickle their feet. No, I'm
You let them pick sweaters, so you have a feminine sweater or not. Well, and you have to like
You
mess
ask 'em.
with their genitals.
You ask them, what do you go by?
Yeah. What's your pronoun?
What's your pronoun? Okay.
So
sorry.
there's either you push the outer part and there's either a little outie or there's a slit. That's how.
It's a two-person job sometimes.
It is a two-person job. If they're friendly, you can pin them down and do it, but man, they'll kick the tar out of you, their back legs.
And they scratch the heck out of you.
Yes.
I have scars on my arms from
Yes.
the rabbits.
Yep. But this group is really friendly.
Danielle says, email me.
Okay. I'll send you pictures.
You push their private area out their una. Push on their tummy until it pops out. Now this sounds interesting. The one on top is the boy.
Yeah.
Friendly, she laughs.
Or you just take a known male, put them in the group, and all the other boys will go to fight him.
Uh-huh. Yep.
That's how it works.
And or, yeah,
Mm.
true. And if you have males in a cage, all the girls want to come hang out next to the males.
They do. They come and lay by the cages if they're loose. We have, I think, 2 litters that have been born out and about, and they have just started coming up. So we've got to try to catch all of them. We're going to inundate this mountain with domesticated rabbits.
So when we're out feeding today, there was this little tiny one that let me pick it up, but it was like cold, and it was like you could fit it in one hand. It was so cute.
Anna said if she's in the kitchen, she's a girl or just hungry. Exactly.
Will you ever get to put in a well? I know your neighbors below said no.
Well, we have some neighbors below that actually put in a well.
That's from
We
Susie.
we could put in a well. It would just cost about, I don't know, $60,000. So,
And there's no guarantee, right?
and there's no guarantee on that. Yeah. So I don't know if I will. I would rather put that money in rain collection, and then you can also, they have a truck that will come up and fill your tanks. So if, say, you're in a drought and you need more water and we don't want to fill it 200 gallons at a time, we can have a truck come up and it does like 1,000 gallons at a time. So
So do you guys hope to have the shipping container done before spring,
yes.
before thaw and burn build?
Yeah, that's the plan.
What is the cost per foot for a well?
I don't know. When before COVID happened, it was going to be about $20,000 to do a well, 30,000. Then COVID happened, and the big move of everybody moving out here happened, and so it doubled in price. So the people that I've talked to that have put in wells in this area, it's gone way up. And the well companies are booked for like 3 years, is what I heard. So,
Yeah.
we still need to go find our cave. We have a cave.
Yeah, we do. That sounds like a good spring project too. Do any of you guys hunt for mushrooms? Because that's something we've talked about wanting to do.
Yeah, we want to do that.
You guys are doing great on the container.
Thanks. We're having a lot of fun. I mean, we're not working super fast.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
Chasing Freedom Homesteads in the
Oh,
house.
nice. It cost us $18,000 for our well just for the drilling. That's not bad, actually. When did you get that done? Because the numbers that I've heard were much higher than that, so that's awesome.
That is awesome.
And so that's just for the drilling, that's not for the casing. So then they still have to put in the casing and they have to put in the pump and all that, correct? Anna wants to learn how to forage.
Let's do it together.
Let's do it. Move
That'd
up
be
here.
fun. My grandpa water in St. Mary's. I think you thought about their property before you bought your land,
Yeah.
Susie says.
Yeah. I did like the St. Mary's area. And my son was like, no, that's too hard to drive back and forth to over there, back to Post Falls, which is where his business is. So,
Danielle said 1.5 years ago is when she got hers.
mm,
Catherine begs, you have enough acreage to be able to hunt for mushrooms right there on the property.
that's the plan.
Yes.
We don't have to get off the property. That makes me happy. We went into town the other day and we actually went and got these chairs that you still can't see because I have all my blankets on them. So
Here, this will make it easier.
So the other,
Ta-da!
yes. So the other chairs that we had here were all metal, and so they were really cold to sit on, and they were super hard. They had no give, and so my back was starting to hurt. And Kim just didn't like them. She didn't hardly sit on them at all. And I was like, well, it's a bright sunny day. Let's go be out in it. And so we went to Coeur d'Alene, and she was super excited. And as I get closer to Coeur d'Alene, I'm like, "Wah," like all my energy just leaves because, man, that's exhausting to me. There's just so many people there, and Kim laughs at me because I call it the big city.
Yeah, that's a tiny city. That's a tiny city compared to where I'm from, so.
Yeah. And it's so funny because where you used to live didn't bother me at all.
But it was, you know, it was.
To get in and out of the truck.
It was fun for me because we went in a couple different stores looking for the chairs, and then we were like, let's stop and grab some lunch. And it was such a different thing.
It was a very different thing.
don't do that ever.
Yeah.
So it was like.
Exactly.
And then we got to chase seagulls in a parking lot, you know, just the little things.
The little things. Yeah, it was a beautiful day though.
Mike wants to know what is the cost of 1,000-gallon waters trucked in. Well, we truck ours in.
I heard $100. That's what I heard, but I haven't actually checked into it. I think Kelly checked into it for me once because she likes to check into those things, and so I'm pretty sure Kelly checked into it and said that it would be like $100 to, because we were trying to figure out with what we use in gas going back and forth to Athol to fill up our tank. That's 5 trips for us.
And it's $5 basically for just the water.
Yes.
Not the gas.
So, and then adding gas. But do we use a whole tank of gas?
No.
So it is less, but then we also use gas for the generator to pump it.
Right.
So,
and time.
And time. So, and I know this summer there was quite a few times that we were really low and we had to just stop doing everything and do all those trips in one day, which we usually make that our rain day or rest day or whatever, to go get the water.
When our muscles are done and we're like, okay, today's a water or laundry day.
Yes. So, you know, but in the event that we couldn't get in and out or whatever, or stop or whatever, that was an option.
Bob says, Heather, living on the island, I hate going into the city, especially with a 2.5-hour boat ride. I cannot deal with crowds anymore.
I can't either.
Danielle says, our well is 305 feet deep, produces 12 gallons of water a minute, static level at 46 feet.
So is 12 gallons a minute considered good? That's my question.
And then Mary,
I feel like that's good. We just got 12 gallons of water. It took longer than a minute to fill those things.
Mary says chicken mushrooms are so good. They taste like chicken. We call it chicken in the woods. That's the orange ones,
yeah.
Right? Those are the ones that I was watching this TV program on it, and I was like, that's what made me start getting interested. I was actually in Florida, called Heather, and she and I were talking about it. And we're like, we need to start mushroom hunting.
Yeah, I've got a couple of books on them, just because I wanted to do it while I was in Washington. It's a big thing. A lot of people go do that in Washington. Somebody asked if the water containers freeze. Yes, that's our problem right now. They're frozen. We didn't get them wrapped and insulated. So my son had bought a bunch of those concrete tarps that they'll lay out to keep the area from freezing that they're going to lay concrete in. And the last couple of years, I've actually just wrapped my tanks in those, and they've not frozen at all.
But they didn't break. Vicky was wondering if they broke.
No.
Not
No,
that
they
we're aware.
they weren't all the way full, so there's room for the expansion and stuff.
Kelly says in caps, at Ace it's $2.99 for a ton of the North Idaho energy logs.
You might have to go pick those up.
Now they're talking food. 12 gallons a minute is very good, Danielle says.
Okay. I was thinking that sounds like a good amount. I think here the neighbor had theirs done, and it ended up being like, I think they said this area is between 5 and 10 gallons a minute.
So Mary said that her granny would roll the chicken of the woods in cornmeal and fry them.
Oh,
That
interesting.
sounds delicious. You guys are flying by the seat of your pants, Mike says.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Susie says her grands have 3 500-gallon tanks in their barn. Minus they're wrapped. Barnuminium, maybe.
Okay. Yeah. And then they have them wrapped also. Yeah, that makes sense. So they have 15,000 gallon. No, 1,500 gallons. Those are 500 gallons.
3 500 gallons.
Yeah. They don't have a lot of animals, do they?
Kelly said her well is 30 to 50 gallons a minute.
Wow. You have a very high water table, though, where you're at, Kelly.
Oh, Danielle hunts for morels in the spring. We should see if we can do a collaboration.
All right, we're going, Danielle. We're going to go do that. You're going to go with us? We're going to go with you?
Yes.
We'll take a day down in your area.
Sounds great.
And
Alicia's like, be careful with those shrooms.
That's so true.
And Diane is sending prayers, be safe. I'm not sure who that's to, but yes.
I know I also got asked if we had fixed the water leak in the wall, and no, because we were getting ready to get negative temperatures for 3 days, and I didn't want to rip all of that out. And I actually think it's only in that one little spot. I kind of moved some of the other ones and didn't really see anything. So we're supposed to warm back up here in a little bit, the next few days, and so once it's back in the 40s, we'll mess with that. Did they finish the insulation under the containers? Was that one?
Yeah, did you finish the insulation on the floor?
No. No, I don't even have an excuse. It's like we just didn't. It's on that end that we're not really at. We don't really hang out down there. And it's kind of interesting to test the floor and see what the temperatures are in the non-insulated area versus the insulated area. The insulated area is doing really well.
Fungus log was a gateway to shrooms, apparently. They says. Heather, how do you like your temporary bedroom?
It's much more comfortable than the cot, so but it's sleeping right next to that big window is a little chilly. But yeah, it's nice. It's much nicer coming in. The floor, sweeping the floor is so much easier with it painted, and the rug. The dogs love the rug. I want to finish up and around that window, so we're gonna definitely finish that so that that's all done, and then work on that second wall. But I think tomorrow we're going into town to buy wire.
It'll be really nice though when we have the back bedroom done, and so we can both move the beds into the actual bedrooms and be able to work on stuff without having to move stuff around.
That is absolutely the hard part, and absolutely the part that slows us down from even wanting to get started on things, because we have to move absolutely everything, and then work and then move everything back. So that's really frustrating. So we're gonna work on the bathroom and that back bedroom probably first. Even
excuse me.
Touched her.
Jeez.
Man, Chloe.
Wow. Diane said the prayers was for us to stay warm.
Oh, thank
and she just wants us warm.
Oh, I appreciate that.
And for any frozen pipes.
We don't have pipes.
Nope. No pipes.
No pipes. This is going to be just a gray water. There'll be no black water tank. We'll have the composting toilet. We'll keep that in here. So we also have the water lines that we do need to run inside. So those will be ran inside.
Nancy suggests you put, she says, can you put plastic on the windows by your bed?
You can. But
Yeah.
the dogs like to jump on that window because the bunnies run by. So I think they would just rip holes in it.
Yeah.
It's actually not bad at all. In fact, last night we got down to, what were we down to? 4. So wherever they have the temperature gauge for our area, which we are always colder than that up here. And we didn't, oh man, I wanted to plug in that temperature thing that Kelly gave us. It said it was 4 degrees, and the fireplace, I let it go out, and it stayed 40 inside here, which is warm for us.
Yeah.
Like, that's we actually are not as acclimated this year as we were last year because we're both cold when it's 40. But once you get all your blankets on, you're totally fine.
Did you seal the gap under the window by your bed?
No, I push blankets up against it.
Tim Fergal. Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Are you using the shed you built beside the container?
Kira's room. That's Kira's room. It has all of her stuff in it. So we will.
Yes, it's storage.
It's storage, and we have to go through and organize it and box up her stuff because that's all going to end up going to her dad. She's going to stay down in Kentucky probably permanently, but she'll come up here and visit and hang out and stuff every now and then, I think.
And we have a use for that space once that stuff's gone.
That's actually going to be where our water pump and pressure tank and all that stuff's going to be. Washer and dryer will probably be out there. That kind of stuff.
Alicia says you could stick a piece of cardboard in the window just at night while you're sleeping and then take it out during the day.
Yeah. That's definitely an idea.
Hi from Texas, Patricia Cohenbach. Hi, Patricia.
Hi, I'm from Texas. Where in Texas are you? I think we had this conversation
So
last.
funny. Is the gap your air conditioner kind of like sticking a foot out of the covers?
Yes.
Anna said that.
Yes.
Cal said she'll call us after this.
Well, what ended up happening is my the caulk for around the window was left in the pass-through and it froze. And then I forgot to buy some more when we were out. That's why it didn't get done. We didn't put it on the list.
Remember, guys, put it in caps if you want us to answer it. You guys are kind of going through fast. So, what about the shed that collapsed with snow? Are the tools okay?
I have no idea. We haven't messed with it.
We have not climbed in there.
We have not climbed in there at all. It was covered in snow, and there wasn't a real way to get snow off. When you climb around the back to clear snow, the snow there was probably waist deep for me because, snow had sloughed off of it and that kind of stuff. And then, so it leaned that direction, and then trying to pull the snow off the front was putting more pressure on and making it want to lean more. So we're just kind of letting some of that melt off, and I don't have anywhere to put those tools anyway. So, yeah.
Catherine says, can you put all the stuff in the back of the container in the front of the fifth wheel?
Well, the only thing that's in the back of the container is insulation, so that's going to go on the floor. And then the remainder that we have, we're actually going to go ahead and put in Kira's cabin to just keep it dry until we build our. We're probably going to use it in the outhouse to insulate the outhouse.
Yeah.
So.
I have a plan. Tell Justin a bunny went in and have him dig it out.
Yes. He would do that.
I know, Kelly. You sent that like 3 times, honey. I told her. Any other questions?
Kelly just called the water guy. She's on it. I told you guys. She's on it.
Waist deep on Heather, shoulder deep on Kimmy. I'm not sure what that's for.
The snow off
Oh,
the
the
back
snow.
of it. Yeah. But we did have quite a bit melt because it got warm. It got into the 40s. So I think we're basically in the basic areas that nothing's shutting off onto what, maybe 1.5 feet now? I'd say 1.5 feet. So it's not bad at all. Now you have to just post it, Kelly, because other people want to know too.
Susie's like, I want to know the cost.
You have to just post it now. So we've got to pick up some more of these 2x3s. And like I said, we're going into Coeur d'Alene tomorrow, and we're going to pick up some wire down in Lowe's. And I have to go to the VA and get blood drawn, so.
Somebody's going to become a pincushion.
Pincushion. The guy down there is good, though. He doesn't, like, stab you 15 times.
Yeah, usually that's the inexperienced ones.
I tell them, don't give me that person. I'll punch them in the face. I don't like needles. I don't like needles, but I got a back tattoo.
Yeah, I have to say, though, you know, some people just have the finesse with blood draws, and some people just don't. 320 for 3,000 gallons if they chain up another 175.
Oh, I got you. They wouldn't have to chain up unless it was in the wintertime.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I didn't know chaining up cost that much money, man.
We should pay ourselves every time we have to chain up. Maybe we'd want to chain up more.
Yeah.
I'm hearing VA is allowing doctor care in Sandpoint now. I heard that too. Whoops. But I like the lady that I have, so I like having a female primary doctor, and I don't think they had one in Sandpoint. So that's why I go to Coeur d'Alene, because they have a female there.
Do you have enough storage for 3K? For 3,000?
Who's asking that? Bob. We have no. Well, yeah. Once the swimming pool's emptied out for the ducks, like we could have them come in, fill up the pool, fill up the 1,000-gallon, and then we have another 1,000 in containers that we use just for the garden, and then we have the 2 that Marty and Julie gave us that are, I think that's another 500.
Anna says, Chloe would like your attention, please.
Yes.
Susie likes women doctors too. KJ says her VA doc has changed 5 times in 5 years.
Wow.
Can't keep docs here. That's a bummer.
That is a bummer. I haven't.
Hi, Colleen.
I just, hi, Colleen. Oh, I got my Benjamin shirt on.
Happy belated birthday, girl.
Oh, yep. We got to sing happy birthday to her, too.
Oh, are we doing it?
Yes. Ready?
Wait.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Colleen. Happy birthday to you.
Bye, Vicky.
Bye, Vicky.
Phone call. I'm out, she says.
Oh, okay.
Just like that, she's gone.
She's like, no more singing. You guys are off key.
It sure would be nice if Marty and Julie sold you that tank cheap because they're not using it anymore.
I kind of think that they, well, maybe, I don't know if they're not. I know that they had said something about using it in the garden area for something. I don't know.
Woo!
I don't know.
Anna said, and demonetized. I don't know what that means. Just like that.
Because we sang a song that we're
Oh.
not allowed.
And demonetized. I get
That's funny. That's funny.
you. Aw, thanks, Colleen says.
We love you, girl.
Chloe doesn't want chapstick. She wants popcorn.
She does want popcorn.
I am.
She wants anything anybody's eating.
It's so funny. She's so funny.
They are so different, the two of them.
Mhm.
Justin could care less about food.
Justin's
Care
asleep
less.
over here on the
It's like,
faux
whatever.
couch.
Spreading out. But, you know, then he loses his mind over the bunnies. And, like, he'll scream at the door and then he'll run over here and look at us like, you need to come see this. They're right there. And then we walk over and we're like, there's just rabbits. And he's like, yeah, they're right there. And his whole legs shake. And
Speaking of screaming, guess what we saw today? A pterodactyl in Walmart.
yes, there was.
It was this big
Absolutely.
in a baby carriage, and
I don't think it was that one.
there was a little one
I
in
know, I
a,
saw that one. And I peeked over at that woman.
and that one was screaming as she came around the corner when we were getting the water. And I was like, holy cow, that kid
It
can make
was
some
loud.
noise.
It was a very loud screaming.
It was like, seriously, sounded like a pterodactyl was like loose in the store.
I was like, wow, that's terrible. Like that.
Virgil!
Hey, Virgil,
She says, that's a mighty fine shirt.
I got my shirt on.
She's representing.
Did you get mad at us for not using Benjamin Moore paint on our gym lab? I was like, we're going to get in so much trouble.
I totally thought about that.
Hmm. Did you say pterodactyl? A
Pterodactyl.
Terra with a
T.
T.
With the T.
T.
That's my popcorn. My popcorn mouth.
Huh.
I've seen put another Kindle on your birthday cake. Farmer John, I think.
I don't know if I've heard that one.
Me either.
Chloe, have you heard that one?
Colleen says, since Screaming Redhead Chicken is called Heather, I decided to call your favorite chicken Kimmy.
That's funny.
Yes.
That is funny.
Bunnies are a threat, according to Justin.
Yes,
Anyways.
they are. They are. But I have to tell you, we're going to have to go hunting wabbits because they're getting a little out of control. It is nice, though, just kind of letting them out, let them feed themselves. And
Our neighbors are going to hate
they're
us.
going to hate us. They're going to hate us.
'Cause- yeah.
Susie said she'll sing to me whenever she comes in August.
Oh, nice.
Kim's so funny. Okay, so I'm not somebody that likes surprises. Like I don't handle them well.
I like them.
She loves them, and so the few times people have tried to do surprise, she's like, okay, I'm gonna tell you this because I know you're not gonna handle it well. And I was like, okay. I'm glad you did because I would be mad if I got surprised. I don't. It's so weird. It throws me off, and I get real like I don't like it.
Bob, the answer is Virgil, who is Colleen's husband.
Yes.
I love surprises, and my birthday's next month. Just saying. Not next month, February. Next month, March after that.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I think little Jasper's birthday's tomorrow.
Aw, we should sing a happy
the
birthday to
1st.
him.
Yeah. We'll call him.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can because we didn't call Liam.
We can call him wish on both of you. Can you put a cage above that burrow that you found?
Yes.
We talked about that.
We talked about doing that. The big issue is Mama was still going in and out, and we didn't want to block her out. So we have to catch her as she goes in to do it. But now I think they're big enough that they don't need her as bad. I think they're at that point. I think they're at that age.
10,000 bunnies per year, KJ says.
Yeah.
My daughter is in 2 weeks. 24.
Oh,
Oh.
Jasper will be 5. And Liam just turned 7.
Virgil says when one uses other paint, they really appreciate the quality.
Yeah,
of
actually,
Benjamin
that's
Moore.
very, very true. And we said that.
Mm-hmm.
We said it. And this is not our favorite.
And it was kind of weird. It was like,
well, the gray was weird.
yeah.
The white wasn't too bad.
But
So
you got to do what you got to do.
we were just trying to see what it would look like. Oh goodness, Jaws down there.
It was stuck to my finger. So poor Chloe, she's like, ah! I'm hanging in.
She'll take off your hand. She will she's an alligator. Paint looked thicker than needed. It was thick. And that's why we moved so fast. I did not dilute it. I did not add the water because I did not want it super thin. And I'm glad we didn't because I really like how it looked, how it looks now. Because it's thicker, but you can still see the wood grain through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to move really fast of wiping it off.
Yep. And not stand in front of the camera when you're doing it.
That says, oh, thanks, Robert, a man of good taste.
Thank you, Anna.
Kimmy almost didn't make that big step. And then she's like, wait, we need to get out. Because I just started, I was mopping myself out. She's like, or painting myself out. And she's like, hold on.
My legs are not as long.
Are you putting a second coat on the floor? Yes. We're not going to do it until we're done. Well, there were a couple things that we talked about. Until we're done doing all the other painting in there, so that if any splatters or anything happen like that, we can cover those.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that first coat makes it real easy to clean up Justin's messes because he gets very excited that there's rabbits outside and he'll have an accident. Sir.
And it's easier to sweep.
It's easier to sweep.
When this one is losing half of her body weight in hair.
Yeah. Hi, Bradley. Glad you made it, sir.
Hi, Bradley. We'd love seeing you on here, Bradley.
Yep, we haven't seen you in a while.
Anna says it's almost the same color she did in her shed.
And it's funny because it matches this floor in here.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, we're doing another floor covering over all of this, so it will all blend in really well eventually. But we're not in a. We might end up doing that next winter. To be honest with you, we may not even. We may just start getting the supplies for it because I can't tell you, this is a secret. We may start working on the supplies to it throughout the year.
It's gonna be awesome
epic.
thing.
Epic.
Awesome.
Or think about sneezing. Does it say sneezing, Hannah?
Yes.
Why do we have to think about sneezing?
Virgil says, I've been a Benjamin Moore painter for years and now I get to sell it. And then Robert says, only when you sneeze.
Surprise live on Kimmy's channel for her birthday. Oh, you should totally do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good idea.
But then that's not a surprise. It's not a surprise live.
That's funny.
It's on Saturday.
My wrists are killing me. I need to go back to my hand braces.
Mm.
It's probably because I
Surprise
sleep
live
like this.
Saturday night.
It'll be March. We might be ready for another spa day at the Ruby.
Ooh, that does sound lovely. Okay, big question, Mike says.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Let's do.
Don B, hello.
Hey,
Heather.
Don B.
Hey, hi.
Don B's my new BFF because he bought me this.
Don B is amazing. Amazing.
I run around with this thing constantly.
Yeah, so last night I went up and I was like, okay, this is what the thermometer upstairs says. And I'm like, now check it with that thing. And so she's like up on the ladder doing this. She's like, over on this wall it's this stuff. Over on this wall it's this stuff.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I love it.
Fun.
Live it.
KJ says, I like to refer to my carpal tunnel braces as power gauntlets. Gauntlets. Power gauntlets.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I should put little Wonder Woman, paint the Wonder Woman thing on it.
Would you sell timber so I could build a cabin out there?
I don't. We're gonna actually start hauling in logs here pretty soon because I don't want to take down any more trees, really.
Karen says, I'm here.
Hi,
I know
Karen.
I'm late.
Susie's back.
You're not too late, Karen.
Well, we got 10 minutes. You have to back it up.
Well, she caught us, though,
That's
so that's
true.
not too late.
Exactly.
But we are happy to have you here.
Absolutely. I saw on our members page that basically none of the members slept last night. And I didn't really either. So
Is it a full moon?
I'm super tired. I
No?
don't think so. No, it's not bright outside.
I don't know why that is.
We are not doing the live. Oh, Tim has a long one. You'll have to read that.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Tim, have you gone outside with the thermometer and scanned the wall and windows? It's surprising how much heat escapes through the window.
Oh, okay. Well, I've done the windows on the inside. I haven't done the outside. So we'll do that tomorrow.
Mike wants to know, can you give me a link to timber?
What I do is just contact my son, and he has a friend that does it. So I will contact him, and if you email me, I'll pass you along the guy's number. Because Victor does landscape. He has a landscaping business. So he has friends that do these other things. And
Mike, are you local?
cart before the horse.
Why can't we like a second time when we rewatch videos, right?
I know.
That's stupid.
Exactly.
You should totally be able to like it multiple times. Thermal curtains help. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
So I had actually thought about going ahead and putting those up, but because I deal with SAD syndrome, I need all the light to be coming in. So it just kind of seemed like, why bother at this point? I'm gonna get one of those lights, lanterns that, I don't know, gives you that UV lights or whatever. I need one of those.
Mike's in Minnesota.
Oh, okay. So the
Does
guy that we know wouldn't help you.
No.
That would be a big distance there.
Does it help when we comment a lot? Yes. Susie, you seriously, girl,
Yes.
you are amazing, and we appreciate all the time that you put into that.
Yeah, that's a lot of time. Yes, Susie, rewatching does count for the hours.
Heather, can you tell Kimmy we aren't doing the live?
Kimmy, apparently we're not going to do a live
Okay, I
on your
believe
birthday.
Wait,
why are we not
see.
doing the live?
I believe you. He has land out here, he says.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
That's cool. Do you need someone to cut down your logs, your trees on your property, or and get you logs?
Susie says, does it help when we watch the commercials? Absolutely. On my channel, I'm not monetized yet, but once I am monetized, then it will.
That's how we get paid.
And on this channel, absolutely.
Yeah, but don't watch the ones that are 45 minutes long. Like, go 30 seconds into those and skip it. Buy and or. Okay, Mike, email me at causewecan@yahoo.com and I'll get you a number for someone that does that. I know the young man that's looking to purchase my truck, he does drop trees. And I think he also gets trees and stuff. He does all that. So, really nice kid. I say kid, I think he's like 26 or 27, he might be 30.
Does it help when we click on the ad and send my email?
I don't know about that one.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Awesome. Well, I'll look for your email. I feel like I need to throw another log on here. I'm gonna smoke us out.
Throw another log on the fire.
This one seems a little damp.
All right, guys, we got about 6 minutes. Any other questions?
Virgil keeps commenting, I'm making your dinner. You're making our dinner?
And she's telling him to keep commenting while she cooks.
Got you.
That's cute. See Justin's ears above the stove. Yeah.
He's very happy to be out of jail. He's so happy to be out of jail.
Thank you, Brenda. I greatly appreciate that.
Okay, Mike, I'll look for it.
Tim wants to know, do you have control over what commercials you can have on your channel?
No.
Meaning choosing long ones versus short ones?
No, we have no choice. What that is that's based on you guys. So what you'll actually watch. If you watch the really long ones, they'll keep giving you long ones. But if you click off, then they'll give you short ones. So that's based on, and they also gear the ads towards you. So if there's something that you've been looking for, whatever, the algorithm picks it and picks that based on your particular taste.
I have a question. So if I'm talking about firemen, will it start doing firemen
It
ads?
might, but you would have to click on fireman stuff.
Oh, you can't just
Apparently.
talk about the firemen.
No.
Not like Facebook where it does it.
Right.
Where you're talking about
No.
single firemen in there
Exactly.
and they
They
pull up
really
single
did.
firemen in there and you're like, oh, I didn't even have to look.
Need any more
Just
pallets? We may end up needing some, Virgil, especially for when we're building the outhouse. I think we're going to use those.
Ooh, Virgil. Lucky man getting a spicy dinner.
Dang. Fireman Bob, what?
Just kidding. It is funny though how you mentioned something. Like we said something and it was something random and then all of a sudden there was like ads.
All these ads.
And we're like,
Yeah.
that's weird. Thank you again, Mike says.
Oh, you're welcome.
Jody, hey y'all. Hi Jody.
Hi, Jody.
You got the last 3 minutes, girl. I pay YouTube a monthly fee, so I don't see commercials. I'm wondering if you get any percentage of that.
Yes, we do. It shows it in a separate little space. What you make off of that. Premium YouTube members.
Yeah. The commercials I get are mostly about brain fog and dementia treatment. Should I be insulted?
Yes.
That's Tim.
You should.
I broke the Facebook algorithm once. It was suggesting things like a mechanical chicken plucker, a cascading fondue fountain, and an industrial donut maker, and a Cushman warehouse machine. My goodness.
That's so funny. I don't know if I should tell this story. So we have a YouTube group that gets together, and somebody was up front, and we were doing stuff online. He was teaching us stuff that was behind the scenes or whatever, and it pulls up this commercial, and it was for
You started this.
I did start it. I don't know how to say it. I don't even know how to say it. Dang it, I should have started this. Anyway, it was for things for women. And we laughed because we had just had that. That's like, and he's like, "This is not registered under me. This is not registered. I'm not on my thing." He hadn't registered in, so it was just on like a random YouTube thing
I
or
think
whatever.
it was for pelvic floor muscle exercises.
Or something, and it was like that's
To help with
hilarious.
bladder leakage.
That was hilarious. Yep, there's more rabbits apparently right by the door.
Or Sasquatch is here.
That's what we always tell them. It's don't come get us unless it's Sasquatch,
Or the cougars out there trying to get in.
which we have not seen any signs of this year, so that's good. But we do have an owl.
Susie says, too funny, they shouldn't be Googling that.
Right?
I think that was the point. He wasn't, but it was
What's
pretty
out
funny
there?
when it came up.
What's out there, good boy? What's out there? Oh, what's out there? Oh, she gonna get you? And it's just teasing you, huh?
I will send you a link for backup heater also, Mike says.
Ooh, thanks. Ah, good boy. He's
Paranormal Sasquatch.
yeah. Like, yeah. Oh, where's your good boy? Are you go away?
I get ads about boots, paint, and lost tools, Bob says.
Oh.
Well, I wish I would get commercials, but I can't even get on Facebook or YouTube half most of the time. It's frustrating because we have a members group, chat group, and I can't even get on that. So I'm antisocial apparently.
Well, we're getting close. We're at our hour. So any questions that you have not asked? No mountain lion here lately. Coyote. The coyotes have been very chatty.
Oh wait, there's a story that you were telling me about coyotes up Schweitzer Mountain, right?
Yeah, they were chasing skiers. That happened in January. They were chasing skiers, like a whole group of them, like 6 or 7. You should get some propane lanterns, provides light. So, yeah, we don't have the propane ones.
The kerosenes.
We're the kerosene ones, and they put off a lot of smoke. But we do have a propane heater there in the back, which does give us a lot of light. And,
oh, a lady got bit, Virgil said.
yeah. Yep. That's pretty scary. Could you imagine? Just, I'm out there having a day skiing, and then a coyote attacks you.
Tim says their coyotes hang out at the dive bar 219. At the dive bar 219.
Ooh, Justin. Read Coyote America. A very good book. Hi, Chloe. Look at her. She's like, are you following us? We have important things. We saw a wolf by Harrison's. Oh, wow. Really? That's a little scary. So there was a pack of wolves crossing 95, I thought it was, up closer to the border. Somebody videoed them. There was like
Toy type.
five or 6. Yeah.
MD Heritage Farm.
Hey, how are you doing?
Howdy to you.
You caught us right as we're getting ready to leave.
Have you seen the diesel heaters?
No. Can you use those inside? Or those just outside? The diesel heaters.
I would think only outside, but I don't know.
I would think so too. Hi, Darcy made it. We have a group of coyotes walking through our property, set up game camera to catch them. Oh, wow. We have a whole bunch on the pipeline, and they'll scream. They know the dogs are here, and so they try to lure the dogs out.
Hi, 12 Stones Ranch.
Hi, you made it.
I hear the squeaky toy, they say.
Yeah. Filming last week was hard.
Yeah, it was a challenge for sure.
It was a challenge. They have to be vented. Oh, vented is what it says. I got you. Oh, now Chloe's playing. She doesn't usually play. She usually beats him up.
Watch Alaska Simply Living.
Oh, okay. Give Randy a hug.
We will.
We will. We'll see them maybe tomorrow. Probably Friday. Probably Friday. Simple Living Alaska. I love those guys. Did they just get one put in? Is that something new that they just got done? I haven't watched here lately. I've been reading books. I'll bring him candy for church. We started actually going to church in Coeur d'Alene. It's a pretty neat church. They do a bunch of outreach stuff, and Randy and Darley with us too. So maybe we'll have to go to church to Coeur d'Alene. But we're kind of jumping around, checking some things out. Everybody's saying hi to Darcy. If you guys have not been to her Instagram page and her store, you need to go. She has some really, really cool stuff, and she makes our shirts for us. So if you hadn't gotten a shirt, you should go over there, check out the shirts. Can somebody put her Instagram link up?
That would be great.
That would be awesome.
Ooh, it's hot now.
Hopefully we can get together soon to get that rabbit. Email me. I will. Yeah, because we need to get that group. The older bunnies, because I think she's been probably rebred since we now know that there is a boy in there. to the moon and back on Instagram.
That's quite the commute to go to CDA every week, Tim says.
It is. It's, what is it, 34-ish, 40, no,
40 minutes.
40 minutes, yeah.
What church at CDA?
The Church of Christ. You want another shirt. So I think, Darcy, we need to put together another shirt. It's February.
There's Darcy's Instagram. Anna, thank you for putting that up there.
What are you doing, Chloe?
Whew, I am.
It started working. Look at that.
Oh, hi.
We're up to 400 degrees.
Can I say hi?
He's such a growly growl. All right, you guys, I think we're going to take off. Especially Grant Hill on 95. So we're gonna go ahead and take off. Thanks for hanging out with us. The dogs are rowdy.
Justin says bye.
New shirt. Watch out for the cougars on the mountain. Yes, that's a great one.
That is a good one.
Everybody stay warm. Bye.
Bye.
Did do that with my short arm. My crazy.
Oh, I love you.